no, this is the new C-Rad of the Detroit Lions TV. And yeah, I'm fair balanced like Fox News. And you know what? No, we're not fucking doing the JP tribute. I'm not doing a tribute to JP, someone I have a lot of respect for. Because you know what? This Lions fan base is not worthy of seeing me pay tribute to a legend in this community. So yeah, if all you Lions fans that want to see me pay tribute to a legend, no, not happening today for all you fake ass bandwagon bitches. It ain't happening today. Not on my watch. The new C-RadTV does not cater to you fucking bozos. The new C-Rad will do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, and there's not a goddamn thing any of you bitches can do about it. But yeah, anyway, let's move on to this game. So this week the Lions have a game against the New Orleans Saints. A Saints team that has been struggling the last couple weeks at 1-2. The Lions also sit at 1-2. So for both teams, it's a must-win game for both teams. So in terms of the all-time head-to-head series, the Saints lead this rivalry 13-12-1. Yes, folks, there has been one tie. And that was the first ever meeting between both teams back in 1968. And oh my fucking god, why is my cat interrupting my video? No, kitty, you do not interrupt the new C-Rad. Get the hell out of here. Good, kitty, get the fuck out. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, for the point spread in this game, the Saints, of course, are the favorites in this game. But by only 4 points. That's interesting. I thought the Saints would have been favored by at least 10. But fuck, I guess the Saints' recent struggles have really affected the point score. And the number of injuries they have on the team, too. We'll get to that, though. In terms of overall how the Lions and Saints have done against the Saints, Detroit has won 3 of the last 4 meetings against the Saints. Of course, the last time Detroit played New Orleans was 2017, under Jim Caldwell. Detroit lost that game in a high-scoring shootout, 52-38. Of course, that game the Saints jumped out to a 45-10 lead, and almost made the mistake of letting a team catch up in garbage time. Once the Lions got it back to 7, the Saints were like, oh shit, we need to actually play again. Fuck. And yeah, the Saints then got a pick 6 late in the game to put it out of reach. But of course, that was under Jim Caldwell. This will be the first meeting between the Lions and the Saints with Matt Patricia. And both teams are a lot different than where they were 3 years ago. So, of course, the Saints, they're 0-1 on the road this year. Detroit's 0-1 at home. So someone is going to get a win on that column. And no, all you fans can shut the fuck up about ties. None of you. For anyone that wants to bring ties, over there is where you go with your bullshit. Over there. But anyway, overall, looking at the Saints, offense, Saints offense is ranked 18th. And yes, we're actually using the ranks this week because since this is the start of bye weeks, I'm going to start going with the current rankings on the team. So Saints offense is ranked 18th in the league. They are actually tied for 12th in the pass game, and they're 23rd running the ball. But the main reason the Saints have still been able to be in games, though, is their defense. Saints defense is ranked 10th. So at the moment, it's a top 10 unit. Saints defense is 20th against the pass, but 6th against the run. So this defense can stuff the run. So running the ball against the Saints is going to be a difficult task at hand. In terms of the key players on the Saints, of course the main quarterback is the main face of this franchise, Drew Brees, a future Hall of Fame quarterback, someone that, the number 1 leader in the league in passing yards and passing touchdowns, passing Peyton Manning a couple years ago. So of course, obviously gotta pay respect to Brees, without a doubt. One of the greatest quarterbacks in the league of all time. And of course, they also have some interesting other QBs. Because you got Taysom Hill in there too. And Taysom Hill's going to be an interesting piece. Like every time Taysom Hill takes the field, you got to keep your eye on him because of his versatility. Like one moment he could play quarterback. Next moment he could play running back. Next moment, he could play fullback, or wide receiver, or tight end, and yeah, you should all get the fucking point by now. If not, then you're SOL. So yeah, but of course, we all know Brees is in his early 40s, so Brees is getting up there in age. He's probably got a couple more years left. Odds are this could be Drew Brees' final game ever at Ford Field. Sadly, there will be no fans in attendance for it. Too bad. Drew Brees deserves to play his last game in Detroit with fans in the crowd. Actually, scratch that. No, he doesn't, because this fan base, this Lions fan base, is not worthy of seeing Drew Brees take the field at Ford Field for the final time in his career. This fan base is not worthy of it. So, of course, it's going to be interesting to see who the Chiefs will groom into the next successor for Drew Brees. Saints groom into the next successor for Drew Brees. It's looking like it could possibly be Jameis Winston. Famous Jameis. Jameis Winston has the tools to be an elite quarterback. He's just got to stop turning the damn ball over so goddamn much. So, for the Saints, their main future running back is, of course, Alvin Kamara, one of the top running backs in the game today. In terms of their offensive weapons, their main offensive target, Michael Thomas, has been questionable, has missed the last couple weeks with an ankle injury. So yeah, that's been the main reason why the Saints have struggled offensively so far to start the year. I know it's early in the year, but the Saints, if they don't get this ship turned around, they're in massive trouble if they want to prove they're a Super Bowl contender. But yeah. Excuse me, kitty. Do you mind? No? Fuck, okay then. So yeah, anyway, back on point though. The main point is that, the big question for the Saints' offensive struggles, is it because of Michael Thomas not being in that offense? Or has Father Time finally caught up to Drew Brees? Because Drew Brees is at that age where quarterbacks start to regress. Personally, I think it could be a combination of both, where Brees may have Father Time finally catch up to him, but Michael Thomas not being on that offense is a big blow, and the Saints are really feeling it in the short term. If Thomas is out long term, then it's going to be then the Saints are in massive trouble. However, though, the Saints do got good offensive weapons too, in Emmanuel Sanders and Traquan Smith. But another big blow to the Saints offense is that their tight end, Jared Cook, is also questionable for this game with a groin injury. Jesus Christ, so many injuries already. But let's get to the main key players on this defense. So the key defensive ends to look out for are Marcus Davenport and Cameron Jordan, two of the top defensive ends in the game, especially Cameron Jordan. So yeah, that's someone we're really going to have to block the shit out of if Stafford's going to have a chance. Because one of the big keys is that we got to protect Stafford, and so Stafford has time to chuck that pigskin in the air like the might of Zeus. But of course, some of the nose tackles for the Saints, you got Malcolm Brown in there. But their other top key defensive tackle, David Onyemata, he's questionable for this game with a calf injury. At linebackers, the main leader on the linebacking core, Kiko Alonso, he will be out for this game as he's on the PUP list with an ACL tear he suffered back in January in the playoffs. And he's still out. Let's be real though, knee injuries are no laughing matter. They're fucking brutal when they happen. But they do have other top linebackers in there like Alex Anselmo and Demario Davis. On the secondary, they have Marshawn Lattimore, but they will be short But their other corner, Janoris Jenkins, is questionable for this game with an illness. I'm not worried about that one. I think Janoris is playing in this game. He'll play through the illness. And of course, in the secondary, you also got Marcus Williams and Malcolm Jenkins to wrap it up. Of course, Malcolm Jenkins coming back to the Saints after spending a couple years with the Eagles and traveling around as a journeyman. He's now back home with the Saints and has quickly become the leader on that Saints defense. So, of course, for the coaching staff, the main leader of this crew, of course, is Sean Payton, one of the top coaches in the league today. You also got Pete Carmichael as the offensive coordinator, and you got Dennis Allen as the defensive coordinator. So the main keys for the Lions to win this game. We just got to run the ball. We just got to run the ball and get better protection to Stafford, because Stafford's been taking a beating the first couple games of the season. So we got to get better at protecting Stafford. Stafford especially took a beating last week against the Cardinals, but still was able to come clutch when it mattered. Stafford also has to play a little better, because Stafford, he did play a little sloppy against the Cardinals, but at the end of the game, Stafford was able to be good when it truly mattered. Defensively, obviously generate turnovers, and we just gotta get better at rushing the passer and get a better pass rushing. Gotta get pressure to Breeze and hope Breeze can struggle, like Breeze has the last couple weeks. If we can get a pass rush to Breeze and have him struggle, then this game is 100% winnable. At the start of the year, I said this game wouldn't be winnable. But, maybe with the Saints' recent struggles so far this year, it's very possible we can still pull this off. Like, if you're going to knock the Saints off, you better do it early in the year. So yeah, overall for this game, it's a must-win game for the Lions. It's a must-win game for the Saints. Both teams need this game to get their seasons back on track. In the end, something's got to give, JP. There can be only one winner. And Lions fans, before you come in here with your stupid tie bullshit, over there is where you go with that bullshit. So yeah, for this game, you know what? I think it's time. It's a big game, so you know what? I think it's time I pull out my ultimate ace card. This game, I got the Saints winning in a blowout. And when I say that, I actually mean the complete opposite. Actually, you know what? Saints and plus the points. I got the Saints by 4. And when I say Saints by 4, I actually mean Lions by 4. Come on, JP. You knew I was going to pull a card like that. And oddly enough, actually, to be perfectly honest here, when the Lions played the Saints last year, the first ever video I ever did on this channel was against the Saints. And let's be real, that video was so fucking terrible that if I had a chance to go back in time and redo it, I would in a heartbeat. And also, if we go back there, one thing I would tell my past self in that video is I would tell him to get a fucking haircut. And go to the new C-Rad. I would also warn him about how this fan base likes to sell out. And oh, by the way, Lions fans, for any Lions fans that say that we're going to get spanked in this game, or the Saints are about to drop 40 or 50 points on us, just know this. If the Lions pull this off, none of you will be allowed to celebrate this win. Only the true Lions fans that still have faith in this team will be the only ones allowed to celebrate. This fan base's time of being able to sell out on a team and then come back and pretend like nothing happened with no repercussions, those days are over. From now on, anybody that sells out with the team and then tries to hop back on like nothing happened, I will make sure to hold every last one of those fans accountable for their actions. This fan base is about to learn. Your actions have consequences. And I'm done. So yeah, for all those Lions fans that want to crucify me, come at me. I'm right here. But yeah, anyway, that's all I gotta say for this. Hope everyone has a great day. And hail the new C-Rad.